y'all hear me. I hope y'all see me. So if you've seen the title of this video, it is You Deserve the Best. You deserve the best to the degree of don't let nobody else tell you different. I'm gonna jump in and jump out, and if y'all watch this on a replay, then I'm happy. I know I haven't been here in a while, but so I've been having some things going on in my life, right? And I set out to buy a car because God has really showed favor in my life. So I set out to buy a car, and I wasn't in a rush for a car. So what I did was did my online shopping. So I'm telling y'all deserve every good thing God has for you, because somebody tried to tell me I didn't deserve the blessings that God gave me. So let me explain. So this is a car buying story. I hope y'all stick around and hear me. I just took my glasses off, so I really can't read the comments right now. But anyway, so for a whole week now, I've been car shopping back and forth. And I had a BMW, but my BMW was growing high in mileage because I go a lot of places. It was growing high in mileage and it was upside down in payments. So I said, well, I have to hurry up and get off this car before I can't get off the car. I'm talking to this and this. I said, I have to hurry up and get off this car before I can't get off the car. So I set out for a Lincoln. I wanted a BMW, couldn't afford a BMW. I wanted another BMW, couldn't afford it. I wanted the X5, couldn't afford it. So anyway, so I said, let me hurry up and get off this car while I still have a chance. Going through the motions, looking for a car. I'm doing a lot of online shopping. I'm doing a lot of online shopping because I don't want to go to all these different car lots and not be able to find what I'm looking for. So as I'm going, let me make it quick because I'm just so overwhelmed with how God is in my life. But as I'm talking to the different people and everybody's telling me, we cannot take your trade. You so upside down in your trade that we don't want it. We can't even sell your trade good. Now, my car was in perfect condition, no lights on, the body is good. But they said the most they could get for my car was like $24,000. And I owed $19,000 on it. So I would have to pay $5,600 for this car before anybody would take it. I'm not paying no $5,600 for no trade-in. But anyway, so I'm going back and forth and I'm telling the people, look, I'll just keep the car because I don't really need a car that bad. And so I had this man in Coconut Creek, Florida. I live in Fort Myers, Florida. That's 2 hours away. I had the man in Coconut Creek, Florida, crunching numbers for me, trying to make sure I can get the car that I wanted. It came down to yesterday, the day before yesterday. The man called me, the man said, Nora, this is the best I could do for you. And I've spoken to other Lincoln dealerships, but nobody wanted to work with me. They would work with me without a down payment because I got good credit. But they didn't want that car that I had. They said that car was not worth them taking my car. My car was nice. I didn't know my car was that down bad, but for whatever reason, the man said, look, I take your car, give us $5,000, which that beat the bank because the bank wanted $6,000. So they said, we'll take your car, give us $5,000. We're going to give you a 3.9 APR. You're going to leave out with the car payment that you was asking for, and we good. So in my mind, I'm thinking, if my car ain't sellable now, if I keep this car, it really ain't going to be sellable. So let me go ahead and get these people their $5,000 and get on up out of here. I had spoken to 3 different Lincoln dealerships other than the Coconut Creek. So altogether 4 different Lincoln dealerships. The man made the best deal with the $5,000 down. I don't know how the hell that was the best deal to me, but it was the best deal. I'm going to get this man $5,000 down to pay off that BMW. So as I'm on my way to Coconut Creek, y'all know I tell long stories. As I'm on my way to Coconut Creek, I get a call from BMW of Miami. So I answer the phone just to be facetious. And I'm like, you ain't gonna beat these people deal over here in Coconut Creek. They gave me a good deal. So the lady said, well, what's the deal they gave you? So I'm gonna tell a lie. That's what they do. So I said, well, the deal they gave me is no money down. They're gonna take my trade and write it off. They said they losing money, but no money down. They're gonna take my trade. They're gonna write it off. They're gonna give me the car payment I want. They give me a 3.9 APR, which I don't know if y'all know, but right now the APRs from the credit union, when they wrote me a draft from the credit union, they tried to give me a 7.4 APR. That's like the lowest you're gonna get right now. So they said, I told the lady they're gonna give me 3.9 APR. You can't beat that. That lady said, Nora, give me a chance. I'm on my way to Coconut Creek, y'all. So I get a lady a chance. I sit at the little McDonald's and just sit there for a second talking on the phone to different people, knowing they ain't gonna beat the deal. So I tell her, send me a picture of the car that I want. So she sends me a picture of the car, and the rims look different. The rims look better than the car I was going to get, but it ain't no big deal. I'll buy the car. The rims ain't it ain't gonna stop me. So the lady gets on the phone. She said, Nora, I don't know how they made you that deal, but I can't beat that deal. I said, you can't beat the deal. I know she can't beat the deal because I lied about the deal. The deal wasn't a deal. So I said, well, I like your rims better, and I'm going to change the rims on the other car. So how much you'll charge me? How much down payment do you want if I stay with you? That lady say, give me $5,000. That's the same as the other people. I said, no, I'm not giving you $5,000. I said, no, I'm not doing that. These other people don't want no money down. She said, well, Nora, how much you want to pay down? I said, I want to pay $3,500 down. That's all I want to pay. That's the most I can pay you. So she was like, well, can you pay $4,000? I said, if you throw in Gap, and the Gap was $895. I said, if you throw in Gap, I can pay $4,000. The lady said, cool. So now this one, the story get real good, okay? So I call the other people up, and I tell the people, I said, look, hold on, y'all, it's hot. I don't know how to use this car yet, so hold on. Okay, so I tell the other people, look, I'm going over here to Miami because they gave me a better deal than you. And I just called to give y'all a heads up because they were waiting on me. So the man said, wait, Nora, let me try to figure out something and see what I can do. I said, okay, I ain't gonna wait long now because I'm on my way to Miami. So I'm sitting there a little longer. He take too long to call back. He called back. He said, Nora, I can't beat that deal. I know what they trying to do. They trying to sell you a courtesy car. The courtesy car gonna have 3,000 miles on it, and it ain't gonna be no brand new car. So don't believe them. They trying to do a bait and switch on you. So I called Miami back. I said, Miami, are y'all trying to do a bait and switch on me? Miami said, no, we are not doing a bait and switch. Your car got 8 miles on it. It's a new car. Come get your car, Nora. So I said, okay. So I called the people back. Me and the man talking. Now remember, he said he couldn't beat the deal. So this man done worked with me 5 days straight to get that $5,000 deal. So I'm like, okay, can't help me. So I'm back on route. I'm on the street driving to Miami to get this other car now because I ain't working with Coconut Creek no more. So James called me back. James said, look, I worked too hard for this deal. James is at Coconut Creek. I worked too hard for this deal. I've been working this deal for 5 days. I ain't going to lose this customer. I'm going to get my manager on the phone. I said, okay, go get your manager on the phone. I don't care who you get because I want the cheapest of the cars. They the same exact cars. So later on, his manager calls me back. His manager say, Nora, we gonna throw in all this dumb stuff that comes with a new car. You ain't threw nothing in, dude. I like, look, you ain't beat the deal. I don't care about the little stuff you talking about. The man say, okay, well, I tell you what. Did some more numbers. This is the best deal we can give you. So he matched the deal that the lady had. He matched it to a T other than $3. It was $3 short of her deal. It was $3 less of her deal, right? So now I'm like, for the $3, I'm going to go over here to James, because James at Coconut Creek did the most work. I ain't tell the manager that I'm about to reroute. So the manager talking, Nora, you got to turn around. You sound cool, this, that, and other. I want to get to know you, all that good stuff. And yeah, I don't care. I know he just want to make a sale. So I said, okay, let me go over here to Miami, because I was closer to Miami now, see what they talking about. But I knew I was going to buy that car from James, because James did the work. Me and the manager on the phone, and I told the manager, if you would have made me a better deal from the beginning, you wouldn't have to compete with these other people. Now you got me going to Miami because you didn't make me the best deal to begin with. So now I got to go over here, see what they talking about. And if they black and white ain't right, then I'm going to come over there to you. That man say, Nora, turn your GPS off and reroute. So I'm thinking, okay, he got something better. But even if he don't have nothing better, I'm going over there where James did all the work. Before me and this man get off that phone, that man said to me, Nora, turn your GPS off and come on over here to Coconut Creek, because I'm giving you a deal you don't even deserve. That man told me he was giving me a deal that I don't even deserve. Now, the funny thing about that is he don't even know me. I said, you don't even know me. And when that man say, I'm giving you a deal that you don't even deserve, and the funny thing is, how you going to tell me what I don't deserve? And before I left my house, I prayed and I talked to God about this car situation. God, if you don't want me to have that car, let me know. God, if you want me to stay in this BMW, let me know. Because God know I couldn't afford the car I want, so I was settling for my second best. I wanted that BMW X5. I couldn't afford it, okay? So anyway, so I said, do you know who I am? I'm talking to the manager now. I said, do you know who I am? That man said, yeah, I'm talking to Nora Potts. I said, no. Do you know whose I am? So I threw him off. I know I threw him off with that. So I came right back and I said, do you know who my father is? So I say, you know, God told me I deserve all good things. And you on this phone and you telling me what I don't deserve? That man say, oh, no, Nora, I didn't mean it like that. But you said it. You don't even know me and you going to tell me what I don't deserve? Y'all know he lost the sale. Y'all know he lost the sale because of what he told me. He told me I did not deserve the offer he was giving me when he had no idea he wasn't even responsible for the offer he was giving me. It wasn't even in the plans. Whatever he had done had nothing to do with him, because I had talked to God before I even went into a negotiation with this man. I ain't need no car. My car was fine. I thought my car was worth something, but I guess it wasn't. But I thought my car was worth something. And for him to tell me what I don't deserve, y'all know I was up to here with it. I was like, I said, look, dude, you can't tell me what I don't deserve. But I laughed with him. I chuck. I laugh with you. For whatever reason, I go over to Miami. Told the people in Miami, look, don't do no bait and switch. Get my papers ready. By the time I come in there, I just want to sit down, sign some papers, give y'all this car, and go on about my business. Because I don't want y'all to be trying to talk me into nothing else. When I got to Miami, that girl met me at the door. She took my keys to my BMW. I had already cleaned it out. Sat down, took all my paperwork. By the time I got to the financial department, they had all my paperwork printed up. They did it on DocuSign. So they had printed up, they had it on DocuSign. So it was already ready. We went over the stuff. Do y'all know? I'm going to show y'all, so to let y'all know I ain't lying, okay? By the time I left this place, me and the lady did the test drive. I even told her I didn't need to test drive because I had already test drove some cars right here in Fort Myers. I test drove the car I wanted. So I know it ain't going to drive no different. So Me and the girl driving, and I'm telling her how happy I am, and ooh, and the seat's nice, and this, that, and another. I'm on a roll. I'm telling her how happy I am. And this girl looks at me, and she don't know me. And she says, Nora, you deserve it. I hadn't even told her the story about this man telling me what I didn't deserve. Yeah, she don't know me. But why would you try to plant in my spirit something I don't deserve? You can't do, you talking to the wrong person. Because I know more than anybody knows how God has dealt with me in my life. God gives me stuff that I can say I don't feel like I deserve. But if you don't know me, you can't tell me what I don't deserve. And y'all, that's what he did. So I got my car. Let me tell y'all. So look, I got this sticker thing off of there. Let me show y'all. So the MSRP price is $40,185. That's the MSRP. See? Right there. That's what they told me, the MSRP. So originally, when I started off on this car buying journey, they told me my car was going to cost me $48,000. I ain't want to pay $48,000. But I was willing. Y'all see that? So y'all know you don't never leave out paying the MSRP price, because you're going to have to pay the taxes and insurance. You're going to have to pay for the gap. You're going to have to pay for all this. Who? When that man told me all what I didn't deserve, do y'all know for this car, I paid $40,485. $40,485. This thing say $40,185 with a 3.9 APR. And that man told me what I don't deserve. Man, if you don't go to hell, who? You can't tell me what God already confirmed in my life. He been too good to me, y'all. And that's the same thing with y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I know I told y'all that whole story. I told y'all exactly TTNT, triple T. But I told y'all that whole story to let y'all know that people can't tell you what you deserve. People can't talk against what God already said he's going to give to you. God already anointed you for some things. God already prepared you for some things, because you can't see them with your naked eye because you don't know. Don't let nobody tell you what God can't do. Don't let nobody tell you what you deserve. I don't care how many mistakes you made, how many things you done wrong. When God say it is good, it is good. It is good. You can't change the order that God got. You can't tell me that I'm going to have to pay you X amount of dollars and I better come on now because I don't deserve it. If I didn't come for 10 days, God was still going to have the same deal for me. Do you understand? You can't take what God has given. And I know when I told God, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to love you, God. I still mess up. But God shows out. Man, if I tell y'all, oh, I'm about to pay my house off 4 years earlier than what it is. On the 22nd, I'm going to cut these people a check for 4 years of payments. 4 more years of payments. I never seen that in my mind. I knew I was going to take it to the bus out. All by myself. I paid for my house by myself. Did I see the end? No. Did I know how I was going to do it? No. Did I know January that I was going to pay my house in December? No. Because what God has for you is for you. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody do. Can't nobody pluck the blessings out your hand that God got for you. I'm not trying to preach this thing, but y'all know I will. God got something for you and can't nobody take it away. Not a soul. Not a soul. Not one soul can take what God has for you. That's all I came to say. Don't let nobody tell you what you deserve. I don't care if it's somebody you crossed. I don't care if it's somebody, I don't care. Whatever is in your past is in your past. Whatever was in my past is in my past. And God's still blessing me. I done did a whole lot of stuff, and I keep telling y'all I done did some wrong stuff in my life, and I look back over my life, and I don't understand why God loves me like he do. I can tell y'all I feel like I don't deserve it, but can't nobody look at me and tell me what I don't deserve. You ain't God. So for my 50th, that's why I bought a car this year. I said, because 50 years old this year, I wanted to be debt free. But then when I was looking at that car and they talked about that BMW, boy, they said that car, that you can't trade that car to a Magic Man. He wasn't gonna do nothing with it. But to be debt free, and I said, now I bought some brand new cars before, but I never bought the car that I wanted. And don't get me wrong, I did want that BMW X5, but I wanted some more cars, so it wasn't like that had to be bought. So I went and bought me a Lincoln. She nice. She standard. She don't got no sunroof, but she nice. Y'all want to see mine? She nice. She nice. She nice. Got a little spot for the dog in the back. I bought the little weather mat for the dog in the back because y'all know my dog gonna ride with me. But for whatever reason, I'm just telling y'all, whatever people say against you, whatever people, and then remember, don't take people's words so personal. I took his words personal, but I took his words from, I'm not about to give you my money if you don't feel like I deserve what what's God's giving me, because you ain't giving me nothing. You ain't giving me nothing. So I ain't giving you my money if you feel like I don't deserve it. But be mindful of the same way that dude told me, Nora, you don't deserve it, is the same way that girl, another salesperson, told me, Nora, you deserve it. You know what that means? The same thing that make you laugh can make you cry. So you can't take none of these people serious. You can't take nothing serious what people say about you. Yeah, you spoke good. You say I deserve it, but you don't know me either. I just choose to keep the positive over the negative. And with that being said, it's what God says. It's what, when it all boils down, if he says no to you today, if God tells you no today about something that you want, it's just prepping you up for tomorrow. That's all it's doing. That's all it's doing. Prepping you up and preparing you for tomorrow. I'm about to go, and I'm happy, because I'm happy. I am. I'm out, y'all. I'll be back next year. When God is for you, he's for you, and that settles it. I'm out, guys. I'll at you later. Boy.